Well, good morning. It's 7 a.m. and I am going to be a tourist in my home state of Indiana here today. I'm taking a short little road trip, a couple hours up north to Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is our second largest city here in the state. I've only been there for a conference, so I'm going to be working with Visit Fort Wayne and doing some fun activities, eating some good food, and also going to a wildlife rescue. So I'm going to take you along on this fun little overnight vlog, and let's get this road trip started. Alright, so I made my first unplanned stop because I am ahead of schedule, and it was to see this mural here in Muncie. So I'm starting my adventures here in Fort Wayne, and I'm doing a 2-hour bike ride around the Riverfront Parkway, and I'm glad I'm doing it here in the morning because it's already hot. It's going to be in the 90s today, and summer in Indiana is super humid, but it's a really fun little experience here, and they have a nice park with a path, and I'm just going to take you along for the ride. And it's almost noon, so it's time to go grab something to eat. Alright, so I'm all done with lunch, and it was a restaurant called Nawa Thai Cuisine, and I give it 4 stars. It was really good. Sometimes I have a hard time finding a Thai restaurant that is as good as the one that I like in Indy, and I think this one is very close to it. I got the basil stir fry and had chicken, green beans, and I got the medium spice level because I like things spicy. It wasn't very hot. I might have been able to go up a little bit, but sometimes if you get too hot, they really make it hot. So I usually stick with medium, and that's a pretty good spice level for me, but really great lunch. So now I'm going to check out some of the public art. There is tons of public art in Fort Wayne. And then after that, I will probably check into my hotel, and I have dinner reservations, and I also want to go to the Botanical Conservatory. So I have a pretty full afternoon, and let's go check out these amazing murals in Fort Wayne. Point out that they actually have a QR code with a public art trail, and you can scan that and it will take you to something that you can download, and then there's a map of all the public art in Fort Wayne, and it's really handy, and there's a lot of them that you can just find close together. There's a whole alley off of Wayne Street, and yeah, it's really neat. Here's a look around the room. I'm staying at the Hilton downtown, and my stay was provided by Visit Fort Wayne, so I definitely appreciate them putting me up in the room for the night. And a view of downtown Fort Wayne. Alright, we are all done with the art walk, and now I'm going to go check out the Botanical Conservatory. just left like tropical gardens, and now we're headed into desert and underground gardens, and it's really, really neat in here, and I think it's exceeding my expectations. I changed clothes and it is time to go to dinner. I have reservations at Birdie's, which is on the top floor of the Bradley Hotel. That is the Vera Bradley Hotel. If you didn't know, Vera Bradley, the bag designer, I think she has other stuff too, but very colorful, busy patterns, and not especially my style. I do like her Harry Potter prints, but she is from Indiana, and she has a new hotel here, and it opened in Fort Wayne, and the Vera Bradley plant is in Fort Wayne. So I am headed to Birdie's, and I have heard really good things about their food, so I can't wait to try it out. Okay, so I'm all done with dinner. You know that I am always honest with you. I felt like for the price and the portion size, it probably was not worth the money. So the food was pretty good. The flavor was not bad. I got the chicken skewers, and it came with like Greek seasoning, and it was on Greek salad bed, tomatoes, cucumbers, feta, and I think some mint, but it wasn't much. I think you got 2 skewers, but I think that it was just 1 chicken breast. I did order a side of fries because I asked if it came with rice or anything, and she said no, and I kind of had a feeling that that wasn't going to fill me up. So the fries were pretty good. They were seasoned with salt and pepper, and it was a nice portion size for that. We could have probably shared with a friend, but overall I spent $40. I got a drink as well. It was $12. So really, for the amount of food that you got and the price, I don't think that it was worth it. Service was great. Had a great server. Nothing against that. The atmosphere is probably what you're paying for because it is Vera Bradley. And all the things that had been recommended were no longer on the menu. So I was a little disappointed. They don't have a very extensive menu, and if you're picky, there's really not a lot for picky eaters, but I mean, it wasn't bad. I just don't know if I would go back again. So I got ice cream right after, so I was still hungry, and it was really good. There's an ice cream place called Kilwin's, and it's right underneath the restaurant, so I enjoyed that a lot. And now I'm headed back to my hotel, and that'll do it for my video today. Tomorrow I'm headed to an animal rescue, and I will take you along with me there. So hope that you've enjoyed today in Fort Wayne, and we still have tomorrow, so I will see you in the morning. Day 2, and I am up and headed off to the animal sanctuary. It's about 30 miles kind of northwest of here, and then I will be headed back to Indy after that. I have a couple little short stops on the way to Indy, so I will show those too. Just a comment about my hotel. It was fine, but there was no hot water this morning. There was hot water in the sink, but not hot water in the shower, which is a little weird. And I let the water run for quite a while and it still never heated up. So that was definitely a minus for the hotel. Like I said, I stayed at the Hilton downtown Fort Wayne. It was provided by Visit Fort Wayne, so I did not have to pay for my hotel, but it was okay. It was pretty standard. The bed was comfy, had a nice TV. They had restaurants and amenities, so that was great. My only complaint was no hot water, because I don't really like a cold shower. But other than that, I think it's going to be a good day. The sun's out again. We had some rain last night that kind of took care of the humidity, but with Indiana, you just never know. I think it's going to be another hot day, so I'm dressed comfortably, and now I'm going to make the short drive over to the animal sanctuary.
Got a bunch of college kids down at IU. Went to a pet store and they bought a baby alligator and they wanted to take it home and put it in their frat house bathtub. They thought that would be fun. And they really liked the thing.
That was a fabulous tour of the Black Pine Animal Sanctuary. I spent almost 4 hours there. They took me for a little behind the scenes tour after the main group tour ended. Major thanks to them for letting me do that. I got a little bit closer to the tigers, which was slightly scary because one of them actually ran up to the cage, and it was just kind of an adrenaline rush when that happened, because you felt like you were being charged by a tiger, even though there was a very safe, strong steel wire cage separating you. So it was really cool to see the behind the scenes, and our tour guide's name was Lowell, and he was super informative. He'd been there about 10 years, and he told us all kinds of cool backstory about the animals and where they came from, and overall a very educational and exciting experience. Now I'm back here in Indy. I'm stopping at Torchy's Tacos to get some dinner before heading on south to home, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make, and just keep watching for future things. I don't exactly know what I've got planned. We might be going to Cedar Point later on in the summer, and if so, I've never been there, so I'll be sure to take you along with me. As always, thank you for watching, for your support. Make sure you like my video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.